These exercises should be safe for most people to follow. However, if you have any concerns about your health or receiving medication or medical treatment of any kind, then always consult with your doctor first. Please remember that you can rest at any time and come back when you feel ready again. By watching and following these exercises, you expressly assume and accept any and all risks of injury or death. Let's start in a standing position with the feet hip distance apart and parallel. Your toes point straight forwards. Feel grounded through the feet, lifting the arches of your feet. Soften the knees. Keep the hips level so you stand equally with the weight of your body on both feet. Lengthen up through the spine. Maintain the natural curves of your lower back. Pull the shoulders backwards and down. Pull the rib cage in and downwards towards your hip bones. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Feel tall through the crown of your head. Just for a moment, notice if you're holding tension somewhere in the body. Release and just keep the activation of your core. Let's bend the elbows. You start with the circle close to you, your arms by your sides. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and reach forwards with your arms. Inhale, return. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, return. Two more, and one, and then add rotation to the right. Inhale, exhale to the left, and inhale. Try to rotate only with your upper body, so the lower body stays in cast. Two, and one, and release. Now transfer the weight of your body onto the left leg and prepare the right leg in front of you. Still upright, bring your arms forwards, activating your core muscles. Inhale. And exhale, lift the right knee, make a figure of 8 to the right and then to the left when you bring the foot down. Exhale right, inhale left. 3 and return. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Lower down, standing with the feet hip distance apart. Let's retract the shoulder blades. Pull it backwards and return. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. We are not squeezing the circle yet. Just move the shoulder blades closer together. Keep this rib cage flat. One more time. And release. Now we have the other side. So you balance on the right leg. Prepare the left leg in front of you. The circle ready. Inhale, exhale, lift the left knee, figure of 8, left and right, inhale. Stabilize yourself with the core. Try not to swing around with the upper body. Two and one. And return again. Bring the circle forwards. Your feet are hip distance apart. Retract the shoulder blades and return. Two. Return. Stay tall with the spine. Grow taller and taller. Another 4. 3. 2 and 1, and lower down. Just roll your shoulders backwards and downwards. One more, back and down, and then keep the circle low between the hands. Wide open shoulders, activate your powerhouse. Inhale and exhale, squeeze the circle and raise the right leg to the right side without side flexing the upper body. Alternate that with a squat. Bend the knees in line with the toes and squeeze the circle. Left leg. Hip distance. Squat. Inhale, exhale right. Squat. Left. Squat. Last time to each side. Reach back with the sit bones. Long leg. Squat. And come up. Now let's balance on the left leg. Bringing the circle on your left shoulder and turn your elbow out to the side, bending the right knee. Your upper legs start next to each other and you can have this hand on your waist. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, squeezing the circle down and pressing the leg backwards. Now try not to bend back with your back. Only move this leg backwards using your glutes. That's what you want to tone and shape. Activate your glutes. Another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back, return, release. And now balance on your right leg. Bend the left knee. The circle is on your right shoulder. Wide open elbow. Flat abdominals, stable spine and pelvis. Inhale, exhale, squeeze down, press back. 1, 2, 3, 4, for another 4 times. Try your best to stabilize the back. 2 and 1. Release. Come back down. Now for the next one, I'm going to turn sideways using the same side as you now. And if you feel it works for you, you can also turn sideways. So I start with the balance on the left leg, on my left leg, holding the circle behind the back. Inhaling, you can lift the right knee. Exhale, reach the right leg backwards. Lengthen your neck in line with the spine. Open shoulders. Then inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, lengthen up and lengthen the leg forwards without bending forwards. You want to stay tall as you can. Inhale, switch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Then we have 3. 4. You don't have to be level with the floor. You can also tilt to 45 degrees. And then 5. And lower down. And then we have the other side, and I will also turn the other side. Balance on the right leg. Good. Lifting the left knee. Activate your abdominals. Open shoulders. Hold this behind. Inhale. Exhale. Reach your leg backwards. Inhale. Exhale, extend and raise. Inhale. Exhale to reach back through the leg and forwards through the crown of your head. Upwards. 4, I think. And up. And then 5. And upwards. Do another repetition if it is not 5. And then come back. You can turn forwards. And then place your legs wide apart. Turn it wide out to the sides, or place it wide out to the sides. And then turn the right foot to the right side. Turn yourself to the right, lifting the left heel up, bringing the circle close to you. Stay upright with the upper body, firm in the abdominals. Bend the knees, this front knee in line with your foot. You can see it, so make sure of that alignment. And if you have a mirror, check the other leg as well. And make sure this knee is not going that way. You go directly downwards. Inhale. Exhale, come up, squeeze the circle. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. 2, in, out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Release the circle. Turn the left heel down, gently turn forwards. Give this leg a moment and hip joint a moment to stretch. Turning the hips forwards. And then raise the circle above the head. Long arms, pull the shoulders down, pull the rib cage down. Inhale and exhale. Bend this right knee in line with your foot as you tilt sideways. And come back up, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, another 6, 8 all together. And you will notice this arm wants to go over, so try and open up. Slide with your back against the wall behind you. 4, 3, 2, keep your alignment, and 1. And inhale, come up, exhale, lower down, turn your right foot forwards, both feet parallel, inhaling, and on your exhalation, roll down through every vertebra in your spine, pull the belly button in, inhale in the forward bend, exhale, rolling up. And then we are ready for the other side. Turn your left foot to the left, turn the right heel upwards, bring the circle close to you. If the stance is too wide, make it narrower, but again, make sure the knee is not moving far over your foot here. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, come up and squeeze the ring. And exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Down with the shoulders. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Turn the right heel down. Turning forwards, give this leg and hip joint a moment. Square forwards. Activate your abdominals. Raise the circle. Inhale. Exhale. Move towards the left and bend that left knee in line with your foot. So make a small bend if you need. Work with a small range of motion and precision rather than a big range of motion and no control. 4, I think. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale. Turn the left foot forwards, both feet parallel. Keep the shoulders away from your ears during the roll down even. Prepare, rolling down. Deep in breath. Exhale, rolling up. Good, and then gently bring your feet closer. And then we go down to the mat for the mat work. So, actually I want to sit on this end of the mat. Now let's start with the circle under the feet. I'm throwing you into the deep end here. If you feel you're going to get a cramp in your calves, then work with flexed feet. Otherwise, you can point the feet and come down to the back of your mat. On the back on your mat. Both feet there on top of the circle. And let's work in neutral spine position. So you have the natural curve of your lower back. You can almost slide your hand, your fingers, between the lower back and the floor. Level pelvis, flat abdominals, flat rib cage. And you can bring your hands behind the head. Support your head. Wide open elbows. Wide open shoulders. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, chest lift.
And inhale, lower down. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 3. Another 2 times. And 1. And then you can add a leg extension. Lengthen out through one leg. Inhale, return. Exhale, the other leg. Inhale, return. Maintain your neutral spine position, and you will notice the elbows always want to do this, so keep them open. Another 2. You will feel your abs tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And 1. And then, from this position, you can release your hands if you need. You can do the next exercise in this position, or you can keep your hands there for a challenge. Staying in the chest lift. Inhale and exhale, squeeze down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Release. And release your arms. Bring the circle to your hands. And lower the feet. Actually, 1 foot at a time. Down. And then lengthen your legs forwards. The toes pointing upwards. Flat stomach muscles. And bring the circle above your head. Without popping the rib cage. Neutral neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bringing the right knee in. And lift the head and shoulders. Float the circle above the leg. And come back down. Inhale. And then lift and twist and bring the circle outside the right leg. And lower. Then the left knee, tuck in, float the circle above. Inhale. And exhale outside the leg. Again, right, straight. Left, outside. Right, outside. Still this right leg. Left. And then left outside. Remember that you can keep your head down for this if you need. And just move the leg and arms. Last 2 repetitions. Straight. And twist. And last 1. And 1. Release. Now we're going to make a smile with the legs and with the circle. So you bend the legs, bring the legs closer, and inhale, exhale, imprint your lower back into the floor, press it down, keep it grounded, and then bring the circle between the lower legs. Squeeze it slightly so you make sure that you're not going to lose it. If you have a lower back problem, you do the smiley face with bent legs here. Otherwise, extend your legs upwards, bring your arms by your sides, you can place them a bit wider, and then your neck is neutral, spine in imprint, flat ribs, dip down, move one side up, dip down, other side up, down, one side, inhale and exhale. So don't allow an arch to appear in your lower back when you go down there. Maintain the imprint. Long legs. Last one, last smile. And come back to tabletop, releasing the circle, and bring your feet down. Now we're going to have a combination of the roll up and a seated twist and a circle pulse in the half roll back. Very challenging. Let's extend the legs, squeeze the legs together, flexing the feet, connect your rib cage, belly button, and keep the rib cage flat as you bring the circle above your head. Inhale, lift the circle. Exhale, roll up from the mat. Scoop the stomach in as much as you can. Stretch forwards. Inhale, elongate the back. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, half roll back, holding it here. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the circle 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. While you raise it and then lower. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, lift the circle. Exhale, rolling up. Use only control, no momentum. Inhale, long back, down shoulders. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, half roll back. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale, lower. Raise the circle with the in-breath. Stretch. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, right. Forwards. Half half roll back, squeeze, inhale, exhale. Stretch forwards, breathe in, breathe out, lift. Inhale, exhale, half roll back. Inhale, squeeze. Another 2 times going through this story. Inhale, roll up on your exhalation. Long back, twist right, forwards, half roll back, press. 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last time. Twist, forwards, half roll back, and roll down. Good stretch. Relax a moment, let your ribcage float out, soften out in the legs. Deep breath. Good, and you also might want to fix the clothes now. Just bend the legs one at a time. Readjust yourself if you need. Maybe your head is off the mat, and then slide yourself a bit downwards. Now for the next exercise, you can stay on the back if you need and imprint the lower back, or you can lift away from the mat, and wherever you are, place the circle around the lower legs. Resist slightly outwards so they don't slide down when you're moving, and then bring your arms onto the mat, the forearms, pressing the mat away so we are not here. Your joints or your muscles are active, you're not sagging into the joints. Pull this in, lengthen out through the legs. Lower back people, lower back problems, stay here or lie down on your back. Long legs, circle one direction. Five circles, other direction. Five circles, release. Let's move into a variation of the single leg circles. And you can bring the circle, it's all circles, circles. Left leg on top of the circle. And make sure it's going to stay there. I hope my circle will stay there today. Rolling down. Work with a neutral spine position. Flat rib cage, wide arms. Okay, you can actually bring your arms to the sides, far to the sides. Ground your shoulders into the floor and bring that right leg to tabletop. Remember that you can do your circles here as well. Otherwise, long energized leg and then circle across, left, down, right, up. Keep the stability in the rest of the body. Only this right leg is moving. Five circles. Change direction. Breathe in and out for every circle. Five circles, long leg and lower, softly down. Let's make an exercise of the transition. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Ooh. All the way. Good. Now let's bring the circle under the right leg. And then go back down to the floor. And wide arms, flat ribs, flat stomach, neutral back. Bring the left leg to tabletop. And then lengthen the leg up. If you're going to work with a straight leg, and then circle across and around, cross right, down, around, lift up. 3, no rocking in the body. 4, 5 circles, and the other direction. 4, 5 circles, lower down, and inhale, exhale, rolling up. Ooh. It will be more difficult because this foot is too close. Let's release and turn onto your side. Bringing both legs inside the circle. I hope you will survive this one. Lengthen out your arm, lengthen out the entire body in line with your mat. Long legs, stay stacked here with your hips and with your shoulders. Flat abdominal wall. You can have the hand here on the floor. Inhale to prepare. Draw W. Exhale, raise straight sideways up. Inhale, dip down. Exhale, forwards up. Inhale down. Exhale, sideways, straight up again. Inhale and then backwards. Keep your spine stable with the core. That's 1. And then center. 2. Front. Center. And back. And then center. 3. Front. Center. And back. And then 4. Center. Forwards. Center. Back. and finish in the center and lower down. Next we're going to have this steering wheel, and if your circle slides, it slides. Just resist outwards with your legs continuously. Float both legs, stabilize yourself with the core, and then turn the circle. Top leg forwards, lower leg back. Lower leg forwards, top leg back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And release. And then readjust the circle if you need. The lower leg is inside and the top leg on top, but we are not squeezing the circle down. Just let the leg float so you keep the shape there. Lengthen the lower leg, keep this stacked, and then circle the lower leg forwards, up, backwards, down. Very energized legs, the energy coming from the core. Three, 2, 1, and then change direction with that lower leg 10 times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Only these 3. Let's move around to the other side. Both legs inside the circle. And here we start with the W. The long line throughout the whole body, wide open shoulders, belly button connected, rib cage connected. Inhale, exhale, raise straight sideways, dip down, forwards, down, sideways, down and back. Sideways, 2, forwards, sideways and back, and then 3, and back, 4, back, and finish straight sideways and down. So just try your best to avoid this in the rest of the body to happen. Next we have the steering wheel. Resist slightly outwards with both legs, float both legs, and then bring the top leg forwards, lower leg back, other side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Lower down. The last one on this side. So readjust your circle. My circle is fine now, so I can just take my leg on top without squeezing down. Yeah, so for a change, I decided not to have a squeeze with the inner thighs class. Lengthen out the legs. And then circle the lower leg. Forwards, up, back and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and change direction. Don't forget about the core connection. Last 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Release. And then bring the circle to your hands, moving around into a prone position. That is, lying onto the stomach. Bring the circle behind your back. We're going to swim with the legs. So you hold the circle between the hands. You can lock it with your thumbs. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears and away from the mat. Inhale. Exhale, float your upper body and stay here. Inhale. Exhale, lift the belly button away from the mat. Create a gap between the belly button and the mat. Inhale again and exhale. Float the leg, make space. So you float the circle as well. Long legs, both legs. Let's swim with legs. Inhale, exhale. Keep your neck in line with your spine. 5 more breaths. 4. Reach back with the circle. 3. 2. 1. And lower down. Release. For the next exercise, if you cannot reach the foot with your hand, the right foot, you can start with the right. Of course, you can hook the circle around. But I'm going to do it without the circle. Hold the right foot or lower leg. Lengthen your left arm forwards. Your neck in line with the spine. Still activating your core. Inhale. Exhale, lift the upper body. And lower down. Exhale, 2. 3. 4. And 5. Lower down, release, switching sides. Inhale to prepare yourself. Exhale, float the upper body and arm. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3, 4, and 5. down, release softly. Bring your hands under the shoulders, and even if you move from one position to the other, that's also in a controlled way, also with the awareness of your posture. Pressing up, bring the legs closer and stretch with the child's pose, with long arms in front of you. Now let's also do a roll up. So you can walk your hands towards the feet. Both feet are hip distance apart on the floor. Inhale. It's a roll down. But we first need to roll up. Exhale, rolling up. Deep breath in, raising your arms sideways up. Exhale, rolling down through every vertebra in your back. And then walk your hands forwards to a plank. Holding the plank. Both hands are shoulder distance. Both knees are legs, feet. Our hip distance, long line like a plank, flat stomach, breathe, and softly bring your knees down. Let's take the circle again, bring it under your right hand to the front, still on the mat, otherwise it might slip on the floor. The left hand is down, neutral back and flat stomach. Both shoulders level, so one side is not higher, and try and keep both hips also level. You lengthen the left leg backwards, long neck. Inhale. And exhale, circle one direction with that leg, any direction, 10 circles. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the other direction. There's no swing in the body, only your leg is moving. Eight, 9, and 10. You can have another break here if you want. Child's pose. Then move around to the other side. The circle under the left hand, level shoulders, neutral spine, a long right leg. Very energized. Circle one direction. Breathe with every rotation. Ten circles, change direction, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Back to the child's pose. And let's stretch out. Move around onto your back. Lying down onto the spine. And you can bring the circle around both feet. Lengthening your legs upwards. And gently bring the legs closer. And then release softly, placing the circle down out of your way. And then hug the right leg in. You can have the left foot down or lengthen the left leg. Bring this right leg slightly across, so you hold the lower leg with your left hand. Bring it across, almost an upside down pigeon pose. Hug it closer so that you feel the stretch here in the side and in the glutes. Breathe. And then just hold the foot with your hand. Move that right knee away from you and take your right arm above your head. That foot, that left foot, you can turn it out. Relax your legs, but still keep the connection here in your abdominal. So the rib cage is not floating out, it's still connected. And then bring your arm down, bring the leg in, and bring the left leg in. The right foot down or straight right leg. Hug this left leg in, bring it slightly across, holding the lower leg with your right hand. Breathe into the stretch. Try not to resist with the muscles now, release. Just holding with your arms, those muscles will work in your arms. And then just hold the foot with your right hand, move the knee away from you, and your arm above the head. And bring your arm down, bring the knee in and the other knee, and softly rock yourself side to side. And then roll yourself over to one side. And very slowly come up. Remember, you were lying down, so take it very slow. Bringing one knee down, other foot down. raise, and come up to standing. Let's complete our workout here in the standing position. Cross your right leg over in front of the left, bring it over to the left side, holding your right forearm with your left hand, raising the arms, shoulders back, inhale and exhale, side bend. Inhale, come up, exhale, release. Release the legs. And then cross the left foot over to the right side. And you hold the left arm with your right hand. Raise, pull back, inhale, exhale, side flex. Come up, breathing in, breathing out, release. Again, standing with your feet hip distance and parallel. Breathe in and raise both arms. Breathe out and roll down through every vertebra in your spine. Inhale in the forward bend. Exhale to roll up. Both shoulders wide open. Lower your chin down and roll your head to the right and to the left. Right, left. Another time, each direction. And back to the center. Look forwards. Take one more deep in breath. And exhale. Well done. Thank you.